Hi guys, welcome to the first spring video of 2024. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. So as you can see there, we are starting off with something different. I already cleaned and prepped my nails and I'm installing, we're doing the gel X, of course. I'm priming my nails so that we could install these tips with my primer that I've showed you in my previous videos. Now, after I've primed, I am using my Macart Peel Off Base because I love this method. It helps me to take off my gel X nails without a soak off or without having to buff them off. It's just a smooth, easy process and they last really long. Trust me, they stay on until you're ready to take them off, so you don't have to worry about them popping off. Now, since we've cured that, now we're going in with my nail glue, which is from model 1, and we're going to put a light coat over all my fingers, and then we are going to cure that before we actually put the gel also on top of the tips that we will be installing. Now that we're done, you can see here that my tips are already etched already. They came like that, so I don't have to do that with my buffer. We're just gonna go in and add the glue on it. I've realized that it's hit or miss when you're actually adding the glue on the tips, so you just work with whatever works for you. I finally bought a battery for my lamp, so I'm going to use that to flash cure because it's so much easier than putting my finger one at a time underneath the bigger lamp. So I'm doing that, and we are going in with the other nails. Now, as I was saying, I realized that it's hit or miss when you're installing these nails. As long as you don't get an air bubble, you're fine. If you have spillage, it's okay. I was trying to install them without having any spillover, and I realized that sometimes it's kind of impossible. So don't beat yourself up if that happens for you. What you could do is just go in with a nail drill, as I will be doing here, and just clean up the excess glue that spilled over, along with using the bit to smooth or buff down and blend in the nail tip with your nail so it looks even. You don't have like a high rise when you look at your nail sideways. It looks like an even smooth flow, like the tips are actually growing out of your natural nail. So I'm just going in to achieve that with all my nails. I'm going in just around the cuticle area with my bit to take off any excess glue, and also to file down the tip itself so it could blend a bit more seamlessly. I find that this method really does help with the look of your nail and the crisp finish of your overall nail. Now here's a bonus video. This is how you could reshape your nails if you are trying to achieve a different shape. For this one, I'm trying to get round nails out of these medium coffin. So instead of clipping them with a nail clip, I just went in with my file because I figured it would be safer to do that. So I'm going in and I'm working underneath the nail and just buffing around. I'm doing a circular motion because I want round tips to just buff it so I could get rid of the sharp edges and create a round edge. So I'm doing that side to side until I achieve the shape that I'm looking for. As you could see there, just side to side, and I'm ensuring that I check the nail as I go along so that I don't overfile on one side and then have a warped shaped nail. As you can see, we're almost there. I wanted the tips to be a bit more pointed, so I went back in and did that, and I think this one looks better. So as you can see, we're done with all the nails. I followed the same process for all 5 fingers, and this is what the end results look like, and I'm happy with it. So we're going in with our base color, which is the same base color that I'm so in love with from, I forgot the name of the company, but I'll list everything that I use below. Rogers In, yeah, from Rogers In. I'll show you the number of the color in a moment. I'm going in with my first base coat of that. I'm trying not to get any in my cuticle area so we don't have any spillage. I actually try and float the nail on. You can see that I actually have a gap between my natural nail, my cuticle, and the gel, and then I just have that float into my cuticles instead of flooding it with the brush itself. Now I'm curing my first layer, and we are going in with the second layer, same process. And this is what all the nails look like with 2 layers of this gel. And here is the number 236. That's the name of the color. I'm absolutely in love with it. I need to buy more. And this is a hack that I found. This is my tester nail of, trying to see if my idea made sense. So my thumb is what I did the tester nail on with gel paint. Then I realized I had green chrome powder, so I redid the nail to see how it would look. And I like this one better, so I went with this one. Now, here is the powder that I used. It actually isn't as dark as I wanted it to be, but I worked with it. Now, instead of taking off my entire thumb, actually there's a hack that I found, this peel off base, which is different than the one that I use under my natural nail. This one is actually for designs on top of your nail, and it allows you to easily change out your designs when you're doing the gel X method, or even if you're doing acrylics. I'm so in love. As you can see here, easily I'm just peeling off my first tester nail off of it, and I have my base intact still. I did not have to redo the entire finger. I just peeled off the design that was on top, and I could just, replace it with what I actually want. Now, this does look good, to be honest, but in person, if you really look at it, the chrome looks better. So I went with the chrome, and I'm happy that I actually tested this out before, and now I peeled that off. And this is the peel off this that I'm talking about, guys. So in love. It's gonna make my life so much easier. I hope it does make your life easier too if you do your gel nails at home. Let me know, by the way, guys, if you're watching this, do you do your own nails, or do you just watch videos, just because you like it, but you don't actually do your own nails? Let me know in the comment section. And if you've reached this far and you haven't subscribed as of yet, please subscribe. I would appreciate that, and let me know what videos you would like to see. Now we are doing, of course, if you haven't figured it out as yet, we are doing strawberry butterfly nails for spring. And I found this easy method of how to actually shape out your butterflies. So that's what I am doing. I actually found this picture on Pinterest, and I thought it was like a step-by-step picture showing you how to create a butterfly. And I thought it was so easy, and I liked it because it actually gave you that crisp shape, which I thought was a bit easier to create than to actually try and do it freehand out of memory. So I went with it, and it actually turned out pretty well. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I'll be using this method a bit more often if I'm doing butterflies freehand. Now, I actually do go ahead and flash cure as I go along, because trust me, once you have that line in where you want it, it's best to flash cure it so that it doesn't move, and then if you mess it up, you have to start all over again instead of just starting over with the one part that you messed up. So always flash cure as you go along, which is what I did, and that's why I was able to just dab and clean up without messing up the entire design. Sometimes I forget to do that, but I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it to remember to flash cure as I go. I actually messed this up a couple times, but the video would be too long if I showed you all the errors that I actually created in this video, and how many times I forgot to flash cure as I was working. So we're going in with this red that I got from Amazon. I haven't used this red quite a lot, but yeah, this I think this is probably like my fourth time that I'm using it. But I'm going in with this because, of course, we wanted the strawberry butterflies, and this is where I messed up, guys. Let me know what if you could tell where I messed up. Like, let me know in the comment section. 1, 2, 3. Have you figured it out? If you haven't, where I messed up is I should not have actually uh, fill in the red spots before I did my chrome. I totally forgot to do the chrome first, but I figured it probably wouldn't be so bad. I already had flash cure the first layer of my red, and this is what happened when I figured probably I could work around it. It doesn't look bad per se, but it was just, it was just like it was not sitting well with me. So after I did all my chromes, I realized that I was gonna have to redo that nail, which you'll see in a moment. Since I like my other nails, I'm just going in to preserve that. So I'm going in with some top coats over the design itself, lightly floating it over, because sometimes I realize that if you press too hard, you actually remove the chrome. So I'm lightly going over that with a brush, and I'm flash curling as I go, so I don't have, my hand bumping into anything and messing it up. Because if you mess up chrome, trust me, it's not something that you could fix. You have to start all over, and that happened quite a lot, and I did not want to go through that process. So I'm being as careful as I can, and then I'm wiping up to see what the nail looks like. After this, I realized that, yeah, I really was gonna have to redo this nail because I didn't really like how it looked. So I will redo that in a second. I'm filling in all the other nails now with the red gel polish, as it should have been done originally. And you can see here that the design is really coming together. At this point, I was a bit excited ish and skeptical because I wasn't too sure if the design would actually play out. Sometimes you have an idea in your head, but when you try to bring it to life, it doesn't look as how you thought it would look. So I was a bit skeptical with this, but I figured, hey, I'm just gonna go along with it. I need to actually start something and just see it through to see how it would look. And 3 days now in, when I'm doing this voiceover, I actually do love the nail. It growed on me. I do love them. I think it's pretty cute. I like it. So this is where I redid the nail. I just went back over the butterfly outline with black gel polish, and then I just re-chromed it, and it looks better now to me. And I'm filling it in with the black polish, and this is what we are working with so far. Now we're almost at the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still with me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. And we are now putting in the little, I think they're seeds. Yeah, I think they're seeds that's on the strawberries, but I'm doing little dots of white gel to create my seeds. Looking at them, I thought I wanted to go with golds because one of the designs that I saw that sparked this inspo, there were gold seeds, but I figured the gold would probably clash, so I went with white instead, and I think I made a good decision. You can let me know in the comment section if gold or white. If gold, I should say, would have looked a bit better. Now, I wanted my butterflies to be 3D. If you have not realized by now, I'm obsessed with 3D nails so much. So I wanted them to be 3D. I wanted it to look like you could pick the butterfly off the nail. So I figured I'd go in with this clear hard gel, and I'm just covering all the red areas with this, and I'm not like smoothing out the gel. I'm placing little indentations, or like I'm poking it in the gel, like how a strawberry has, like, it's not smooth, it's gritty. I'm creating that grit with the tip of my brush here to give the illusion, so it looks like the nail is popping off, or you could pluck the butterfly off the nail. And I think I achieved that. It's going well so far. With the clear gel, I thought that I should have used like a more liquidy type gel, but then I would have lost control, and then it would have been smooth instead of gritty. And I am putting in the gel in sections, so there are actually 4 different sections, of the butterfly. So I'm actually putting in the gel in sections because I still want to keep that dimension or separation between the 2 wings, if you want to call it that. And I feel that that kind of gives it a bit more depth if I do leave that space there. So it's not like a blob. There's actually a space between the wings. And this is what we're looking at with all the nails completed. With the hard gel, you could actually pluck them off the tip of my nails, which is what I wanted to achieve. Now they looked a bit, like something was missing. I was originally going to do like the little butterfly head and all of that, but I was like, nah, I don't know. And so I went in with this instead, just caviar beads, silver to be precise, in the center, and that could just give the illusion of the body. A bit simple. I think the what should be focused on is just the wings itself. I didn't want to take away from that, so I think this was the best decision. And I'm top coating everything now, but I don't want to flood it, because if you flood it, then you're going to lose the 3D effect. So definitely I ensured that I did a light coat over the 3D or the molding gel itself. And this is what we're looking at. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can see how juicy they look. I am in love. See you in my next video, guys. I will be posting about 2 more, I want to say, spring nail videos. So I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.